Hello students, मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त, host और गुरु धर्मपाल जिंदल. This video is on accountancy for class 11th and the chapter is Books of Accounts. To understand this video better, please view my previous videos. Up now you learned that all the business transactions are first recorded in the journal and then they are posted in the ledger accounts. A small business may be able to record all its transactions in one book only, i.e., the journal. But as the business expands and the number of transactions becomes large, it may become cumbersome to journalize each transaction. For quick, efficient and accurate recording of business transactions, journal is subdivided into special journals. For example, all cash transactions may be recorded in one book, all credit sales transactions in another book and all credit purchases transactions in yet another book and so on. These special journals are also called daybooks or subsidiary books. Transactions that cannot be recorded in any special journal are recorded in journal called the journal proper. Special journals prove economical and make division of labor possible in accounting work. We may understand this division of books through this picture. These books may be classified as per this picture. Cash day book, purchase day book, sales day book, purchase return book also called return outward book, sales return book also called return inward book, general journal, this is the journal which a small organization have and called journal proper. Types of journals: cash day book, purchase day book, sales day book, purchase return book also called return outward book, sales return book also called return inward book, general journal, this is the journal which a small organization have and called journal proper. Cash book is a book in which all transactions relating to cash receipts and cash payments are recorded. It starts with the cash or bank balances at the beginning of the period. Generally, it is made on monthly basis. This is a very popular book and is maintained by all organizations, big or small, profit or non-profit. It serves the purpose of both journal as well as the ledger cash account. It is also called the book of original entry. When a cash book is maintained, transactions of cash are not recorded in the journal, and no separate account for cash or bank is required in the ledger. When a cash book is maintained, a separate cash book in the ledger is not opened. The cash book is balanced in the same way as an account in the ledger. It may be noted that in the case of the cash book, there will always be debit balance because cash payments can never exceed cash receipts and cash in hand at the beginning of the period. The single-column cash book records all cash transactions of the business in a chronological order, i.e., it is a complete record of cash receipts and cash payments. When all receipts and payments are made in cash by a business organization only, the cash book contains only one amount column on each debit and credit side. The left side of the cash book shows the receipts of the cash, whereas the right side of the cash book shows all the payments made in cash. An entry, cash received from Gurmeet, appears on the debit side of the cash book, conveys that the cash has been received from Gurmeet. Double column cash book. In this type of cash book, there are two columns of amount on each side of the cash book, one for cash and other for bank. Here is the specimen of the double column cash book. In fact, nowadays bank transactions are very large in number. In many organizations, as far as possible, all receipts and payments are through bank. A businessman generally opens a current account with a bank. Bank do not allow any interest on the balance in current account but charge a small amount, called incidental charges, for the services rendered. When the bank column is maintained in the cash book, the bank account also is not opened in the ledger. Purchase day book. All credit purchases of goods are recorded in the purchases journal, whereas cash purchases are recorded in the cash book. The format of the purchases journal is shown here. Other purchases such as purchases of office equipment, furniture, building, are recorded in the journal proper. The source documents for recording entries in the book are invoices or bills received by the firm from the supplies of the goods. Entries are made with the net amount of the invoice. Trade discount and other details of the invoice need not be recorded in this book. Sales day book. All credit sales of merchandise are recorded in the sales journal. Cash sales are recorded in the cash book. The format of the sales journal is similar to that of the purchases journal explained earlier. The source document for recording entries in the sales journal are sales invoice or bill issued by the firm to the customers. Periodically, at the end of each month, the amount column is total led and posted to the credit of sales account in the ledger. Posting to the debit side of individual customers' accounts may be made daily. Return inward book. Sales returns book is also called returns inwards book. Why return inward? Because in sales, the goods goes out and when it is returned, the goods comes in, so it is called return inward. It is used for recording goods returned to us by our customers. Sales return book is displayed in upper side. Customers who return goods should be sent a credit note. This credit note is shown in lower side. इसे क्रेडिट नोट क्यों कहते हैं? क्योंकि जब सामान बेचा जाता है तो सेल अकाउंट को क्रेडिट करके खरीदने वाले के खाते को डेबिट किया जाता है, इसलिए वावी पर उसके खाते को क्रेडिट करने के लिए क्रेडिट नोट जारी किया जाता है. It is a statement sent by a business to customer showing the amount credited to the account. Return outward book. Purchaser's returns book is a book in which the goods returned to suppliers are recorded. It is also called returns outward book or purchaser's returns day book. Sometimes goods purchased are returned to the supplier for various reasons such as the goods are not of the required quality, or are defective, etc. Purchase return book is displayed in upper side. For every return, a debit note, in duplicate, is prepared and the original one is sent to the supplier for making necessary entries in his book. This debit note is shown on lower side. इसे डेबिट नोट क्यों कहते हैं? क्योंकि जब सामान खरीदा जाता है तो परचेज अकाउंट को डेबिट करके बेचने वाले के खाते को क्रेडिट किया जाता है, इसलिए वावी पर उसके खाते को डेबिट करने के लिए डेबिट नोट जारी किया जाता है. The supplier may also prepare a note, which is called the credit note. The source document for recording entries in the purchaser's return journal is generally a debit note. Proper general or general journal. Journal proper is book of original entry, simple journal, in which miscellaneous credit transactions which do not fit in any other books. It is also called miscellaneous journal or general journal. For example, purchase assets on credit, correcting entries, adjusting entries and closing entries etc.
Thanks for your liking and support.